Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Lane. Today I'm doing a realistic rebuild of the Jacksonville Jaguars. They have the 9th overall draft pick. A lot of people have them projected to take Isaiah Simmons, which would be great to see. Isaiah Simmons with Josh Allen. I'm very excited to see that play out in this rebuild right here, if we can get him. Now, the big question is, who are we going to start at quarterback? Gardner Minshew or Nick Foles? I think they'll automatically make Nick Foles start unless he goes down in overall, so we're going to have to wait and see. But let's go find out who's going to win the Super Bowl. I should have mentioned that we have to start it at the wild card round. That's the only way to get the draft order right, so that's why it's the Pats beating the Eagles. Obviously, it's Chiefs versus 49ers. I think the 49ers are going to win, and I am recording it before the Super Bowl. I should mention that as well. So we have Yannick Ngakoue. I would like to bring him back. Preston Brown as well wouldn't be a terrible idea. What do we have for money? Negative money. So apparently we're bringing nobody back. I don't know how this team doesn't have any money. Let's go take a look at the roster real quick, because that doesn't really make sense to me. We could cut Linder, our center. We're not going to do that. Boye, we're not going to cut. Darius, on the other hand, we can't cut him right now, but we'll try to trade him if we can before the start of the season. What else do we have here? Hayden making $6 million. I don't really understand that. I know we don't have many cornerbacks since they traded Jalen Ramsey, but we do have 2 first-round draft picks. I haven't actually seen who else they're projected to get, or well, who people think they're going to get in the mock draft. But we're not really going to open up any amount of money, so let's just hop to the draft. So with the Rams pick that the Jaguars got, they're projected to get CJ Henderson, the cornerback. That makes a ton of sense. Let's go pick by pick. I assume Burrow to the Bengals. Chase Young to the Bengals. Interesting. No way for me to fix that. Andrew Thomas, left tackle, to the Redskins. So where is Burrow going to go? Judy to the Lions. I've never seen that before. The Giants going to select? All right, I've seen that. The Panthers, maybe? Tua to the Panthers. What is going on right now? So the Dolphins got Joe Burrow. That's just strange. I've never seen that before. Herbert to the Chargers. I've obviously seen that. And Delpit, the strong safety, to the Cardinals. So we are going to take Isaiah Simmons. There he is right there. He's a 78 overall, hidden development, 21 years old, 82 tackle, 83 hit power, 88 speed, 88 acceleration. Now, I actually want to see how it plays out from 10 to 20, so let's go pick by pick. Who are the Browns going to take? Epinenza, that makes sense. That's probably not how you say it. The Raiders, Fulton in the corner. I could see that happening. The Jets are going to select Wirfs, the left guard. The Buccaneers, I don't know who they're supposed to get. CeeDee Lamb. So Mike Evans, Godwin, and Lamb. Seems pretty good. Also that's not going to happen. Gross Matos, that makes sense to the Falcons. The Broncos, Derek Brown, the defensive tackle. The Colts, Raekwon Davis, all right. I remember him in Madden 19, who was projected to go last year, a running back. I don't really think that's going to happen. The Cowboys select Jake Fromm. That's obviously not going to happen. And then the Raiders select Leatherwood, the left tackle. So let's get Henderson on this team. Even though I think Fulton's there. Oh, that's right. He's not there. So let's just go get Henderson. Where is he? Right there. Let's see what he's all about. 75 overall, normal development, 20 years old. 89 speed, 77 man, 76 zone, 74 play rec. In the second round, I got left tackle Little. He's a 74 overall. In the 4th round, tight end Calcaterra, 73 overall. I assume that's how you say his name. So I'm going to start Nick Foles. I think that's what will happen next year. I think maybe mid-season next year they'll start Gardner Minshew, but they're going to start off with Nick Foles. They paid him a ton of money. We have to work on the offensive line. We need a receiver or two, in my opinion. But I love this defense. It just looks so good. Let's go to the midseason mark and see how we're doing. At the midseason mark, we're in last place at 4-4, tied with the Texans. The Colts 5-3, the Titans 4-3. So we do have a chance to make the playoffs. I don't think it's going to happen realistically. I do want to bring back Calais Campbell for the right price. I don't know what we have for money. $48 million. Fournette we're going to bring back if it's cheap enough. Westbrook, I assume, we'll bring back. Darius could go. Jake Ryan will try to bring back. Conley, I'm not really too concerned about it. He could walk away. Herndon I'd like to bring back as well. But I'm going to do that all off screen for you guys. Will you look at that? We made the playoffs at 9-7. We'll play against the 11-5 Kansas City Chiefs. Didn't really think that was going to happen. The Colts 10-6, the Titans 8-8, and the Texans 6-10. I mean, what's going on with the Texans? Nick Foles, 3,700 yards, 31 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. That's a pretty good year for him. Rushing Fournette, 1,300 yards, 8 touchdowns, 5 for Armstead. Receiving, Westbrook 1,000 yards, 9 touchdowns. Chark 840 with 8. O'Shaughnessy 745, 5 touchdowns. Nothing else really. On defense, Miles Jack 114 tackles. Telvin Smith is back with 107. Henderson 96, which is what I like to see. Simmons has 69 as well, and 8.5 sacks. Campbell with 9. Simmons, like I said, 8.5. Allen 6.5. Miles Jack 5.5. Interceptions, 4 for Herndon. So glad I brought him back. 3 for Boye, 2 for Jack, Smith, and Wilson. We have 1 for Simmons, 1 for Henderson. So we could have 2 guys in the top 10 for Defensive Rookie of the Year. MVP, Josh Allen. I highly doubt it. What else do we have here? Any of our guys, I do not see him. Coach of the Year, Sean McDermott. We might be up here with the Jaguars. We're not. Zach Taylor's up there, though. Offensive Player of the Year. No Jaguars. Defensive Player of the Year, Miles Jack at 2 behind C.J. Mosley. J.J. Watt's up there. Von Miller. Nothing else. John Simon. What's going on? Herbert with the Offensive Rookie of the Year. Burrow at number 2. Eason at number 3. Interesting. Let's see. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Simmons 1. Henderson 2. I love that. That is going to set us up for the future so well. Let's go take a look at the XP. I imagine we have a ton, right? We have 3 for Little, who we just drafted, 1 for Foles, 2 for Minshew. At some point, I'm just going to have to play him, you'd have to assume. Let's go see. 4 for Henderson, 79's awesome. Simmons with 6 gets him up to an 84 with star development. We have 2 for Josh Allen, 2 for Miles Jack. All right, I can definitely work with that. Let's go. I don't want to look at weekly awards. I really don't. Let's give it an upgrade. Let's see. I don't think we're realistically going to be able to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. We'll probably be one and done, which I hate to see. Oh, no. We actually beat them. So can we beat the Buffalo Bills with Josh Allen? Do we have Nick Foles just showing up in the playoffs right now? Because that's what it looks like. Let's go to the Super Bowl. Maybe we'll make it. Maybe we won't. It's Bears versus the Browns. Like, realistically, that's not going to happen. Let's see who's going to win it, though. I imagine the Browns. No, the Bears, 38-35. I do want to take a look at our game real quick. And is it Trubisky? I'm going to look at that as well. It can't be Trubisky. It is Trubisky. 4 touchdowns. Just get out of here. What are you talking about? We lost 31-6. Mayfield, 283 touchdowns. Come on, Foles. Chubb with a touchdown. Fournette with a touchdown. Beckham with a touchdown. Landry with a touchdown. Doxson with a touchdown. All right. I don't see the Bears putting up 38 points ever and letting up 35 points, but we'll just ignore that for now, I suppose. Is that Darius? It is. We'll let him walk away. Robinson, we probably should bring back. We really don't have that much money. I'm going to give him a 4-year deal, increase the money a little bit like that. Don't have the cap space. Doesn't make sense, but I'll just take your word for it. What are you talking about? He's actually going to stay with the team. All right. Swaim could go. I think I am going to cut Nick Foles right now, and I imagine that'll open up so much money, right? Linder we could cut. We're not going to do that. Darius is going to be gone. Foles, really not that much. Boye, I'd rather trade away. There's really nothing we could do. Marquise Lee, I suppose we could get rid of him. We're not going to be able to trade a 75 overall guy, so let's cut him. And then let's go to free agency and see if there's anything there, which I imagine there'll probably be like a corner we could pick up. Maybe an offensive lineman if we're lucky. And do we get another first-round pick this year? I don't think so, right? Myles Garrett is there. Whoo, boy. That would be a great pickup. I just don't know. I really just don't know about that. I was hoping to get an offensive lineman. I'm not going to pick up Leary. So we could pick up Myles Garrett if we wanted to. I want to see, do we have the money for that? We probably should start with that. I imagine they're going to say this is the cap hit thing again. Nah, I don't think we're going to have the cash. I really don't. Especially when it's going to keep saying that. Oh yeah, that is not happening. All right, I guess we're just going to have to deal with it. Oh, so we do have 2 first-round draft picks again. I want to see if maybe we could trade back at a 1 for next year. That is next year. We could do that. I'm obviously going to look at the players first. We need an offensive lineman, but at the same time, if our team's going to play pretty well like that, nothing's going to change. So we could trade back or maybe get Marquise McLaughlin. And that's what we're going to do. He's a 77 overall, normal development. Are you out of your mind? 84 strength, 70 run block, 82 pass block. I don't get how you're ranked 3 and you're getting normal development. That just doesn't make sense. That's never going to happen in Madden. I just hate to see that. Now, let's see if maybe we can get another offensive lineman. There's a left tackle right there. A left end we could also go with. I kind of like this right end. Late first round talent, but he looks really good. Oh, but then there's a right tackle right here, mid-second round, so we could wait on that, right? Maybe we can. Ooh. Do we get Marquise Davis? I think we kind of have to, right? Build up that offensive line. That might be the weakest point of our team because we're going to stick with, Nick Foles and we're going to stick with Gardner Minshew. 78 overall, hidden development, 90 strength, 84 run block, 75 pass block. In the second round, I took tight end Bartelli. He's a 64 overall, and the rest of the draft just wasn't any good. Oh, Minshew has a higher overall, so maybe we'll just play him. And where's the other guy that I drafted? It wasn't Robinson, it was McLaughlin right here. We're going to toss him over a right tackle. Westbrook is up to superstar development, so I'm glad I brought him back. And our defense looks so good. We could use a free safety, I'll give you that, maybe another corner, but I think we'll be fine. Let's go to the midseason mark. At the midseason mark, we're 4-4, same as last year. The Titans are 5-2, Texans 3-4, and the Colts are 2-6. Calais Campbell's going to be a free agent again. I might wait to the offseason to bring him back. Chark, I guess we have to bring back at this point. Telvin Smith, we can let him go. We have his backup, Jake Ryan. Boye, maybe for 1 year. That's going to wait to the offseason. Bryant's coming back. Harrison's definitely coming back. Wilson at the same time. I think he's playing pretty well. So let's see what we have for money. $73 million. This will be easy enough. Actually, is Nick Foles here? He's not. We should be able to cut him eventually, right? We didn't make the playoffs. How disappointing. We went 7-9, tied with the Texans. The Titans went 11-5. The Colts 5-11. Let's look at the stats. Minshew, 3,500 yards, 30 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. That's an awesome year for him. Rushing, Fournette, almost 1,100 yards, 6 touchdowns. Armstead with 2. Receiving, Westbrook, 1,100 yards, 10 touchdowns, 6 for Chark. I guess I should bring him back. 6 for our tight end, Calcaterra. We have 2 for Kane, 3 for Fournette. On defense, Miles Jack, 155 tackles, awesome. 120 for Smith, 93 for Henderson. Sack totals, 8 for Allen, 7.5 for Campbell, 6.5 for Bryant, 5.5 for Simmons. Let's see interceptions. 2 for Simmons, 2 for Smith, Wilson, and Herndon. Only 1 for CJ Henderson. I thought he would step up a little bit more. I mean, he doesn't have to be like lighting the world on fire, but I want him to be playing pretty well. Lamar Jackson with the MVP. No Jaguars. The Cougars with Herbert. Coach of the Year, Pete Carroll. Nothing. AFC Offensive Player of the Year, Patrick Mahomes. I wouldn't be surprised, okay? Guess he's not there. I thought maybe Minshew would be up there. Defensive Player of the Year, Miles Jack 3, Telvin Smith 4. Offensive Rookie, Bartell the tight end at 4. Obviously, we drafted a lot of offensive linemen. And I don't even think we drafted any good defensive players. Granted, our defense is so good right now. Even though it's worse than our offense, it says that. I don't really believe that, though. We have 2 for Minshew, will be up to a 76. Davis with star development, 4 XP points, gets him to 82. McLaughlin with 3 gets him to 79. 2 for D.D. Westbrook as well. Let's see. Anything really? Simmons has 2, gets him to an 88, which is good. Ryan's at 76. That'll be a good backup. Harrison with 2. Henderson with 2. All right, let's go find out who's going to win the Super Bowl. The Seahawks beat the Browns 21-14. It always seems like the Seahawks are roaming around near the Super Bowl. Chark we will bring back. Campbell's down to a 77. Goodbye. Same for Smith. I mean, Boye is an 80 overall for 1 year. For the right price, if you'll take this, that's fine. You want to play for a new team? Goodbye. Get out of here. But Chark I definitely have to bring back. Let's give him 4 years. Let's go 8-5. We have so much money for free agency, so this is going to be a fun time. We're going to need a left end, maybe an outside linebacker, definitely corners. I mean, potentially we could bring back A.J. Boye. He's probably not going to get any offers right now, but it's not somebody that's at the top of my list right now. $41 million. Okay. There is a guy at the top of my list. What did it say for points? Don't tell me that. 72. Is this real life right now? I'm going to give him 7. I'm up with the money a little bit more. 95 total points. That should get it easily. Van Der Esch would be nice, but I feel like I bring him in all the time. Mark Andrews, on the other hand, that would be pretty good. I might bring in Chris Harris. Let's give him a 1-year deal. With Superstar X Factor, that'll be a good pickup. I feel like we do need a receiver. I guess we don't, because Westbrook's up to Superstar X Factor for some reason. I don't really get it. Yeah, I see. Told you. Boy, I didn't get any offers, but if we could have Harris, Henderson, and Herndon, I think we'll be fine. Is Davenport getting offers? He isn't. I'll make a play in Marcus Davenport. I'm going to give him 3 years instead of 2, 4.2, 2.24. And then I still want to try to bring in Mark Andrews for the right price. I mean, that's kind of a steal. All right. 90 total points with no offers. He should take that. I know you guys are going to say lower it, but he's going to get some offers. I'd rather just get him week 1. Oh, we only got Alexander and Andrews. Let's advance one more time. Harris just might not take the offer right away. Okay, good. We got both of them. Let's go to the draft. I know we have an 81 overall team, but we're not really dying to get anything. Like, you could say a quarterback, but I'm not going to do that. Like, we could go with Arrington. We do have the 13th overall pick, by the way. I guess we could trade back, maybe get Perry Beal. Oh, maybe get Wiggins. Definitely get Wiggins. He's a 74 overall, hidden development, 93 speed, 67 man, 74 zone, 72 play rec. In the second round, I got right outside linebacker Chamberlain. He's a 64 overall. And in the 4th round receiver, Kilgore, 63 overall. Heading into the year, we're an 83 overall team, 85 offense, 81 defense. And I love the way our offense looks. Hopefully Minshew can step up, and our defense looks just as good. Wiggins is way down there on the list, though. Oh, man, I kind of just want to cut Herndon. Let him go. Are we going to lose? We will lose some money, but I don't know. I'm just going to get rid of him so we can have our rookie as our 4th-string guy. There just wasn't really anybody in like the draft class that I wanted to get. Maybe we could have got a defensive tackle, but I think Wiggins is going to be really, really good. So let's go to the midseason mark and see how we're doing. At the midseason mark, we're in 3rd place at 3-4. The Colts are 5-3, Titans 4-3, and the Texans are 3-5. Kind of disappointing. So that is our offensive lineman, Linder, that's going to be a free agent. I will bring him back. Same for Lambeau. Josh Allen, obviously. We have $75 million. He's going to want a ton of money. So I'm just going to give him that much. He probably wants more in real life, to be completely honest with you. Harris could go. Noel, I would like to bring back. Minshew, kind of have to commit to him at this point, right? Let's give him 4 years. He should take this as a 76 overall guy. That's what I thought. Taylor, they just drafted him, but he's not really doing anything for our team. But at the same time, we could let Noel go, put Taylor at right tackle, put McLaughlin at left guard. That might be the play. I think it's going to be. Let's bring Linder back. We kind of have to at this point. I don't want to go 4 years. Let's increase the money a little bit just to make sure he's not like, oh, I want more money. Okay, thank you very much. Let's worry about our kicker real quick. I'll give him 2 years. Why not? At 85 overall, he's not going to regress that much. You need more salary. You're a kicker. Get over yourself. Let's go to the playoffs. We didn't make the playoffs yet again. How did we do? We went 7-9. Technically tied for first place with the Colts and the Titans. And the Texans went 6-9-1. This division is so bad. Minshew, 3,500 yards, 22 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Not a great year. Fournette, almost 1,200 yards, 6 touchdowns, 4 for Armstead. Receiving, Westbrook, 947, 4 touchdowns. Andrews, 739 with 7. Chark, 706 with 4. Kane, 479 with 3. On defense, Miles Jack, 126 tackles, 107 for Harris. Sack total, 7.5 for Davenport, 5.5 for Allen. Only 3.5 for Isaiah Simmons. Interceptions, 4 for Harrison, 3 for Alexander, Henderson, and Harris, 1 for Miles Jack. I don't know if my corner is going to be up here for Defensive Rookie of the Year. Watson somehow with the MVP. Doesn't make sense. What is that? That's Bridgewater on the Redskins. What about Haskins? What happened to him? Bryce Hanks for the Saints. Coach of the Year, Sean McVay. AFC Offensive Player of the Year. That guy's got to be up here, yeah. Defensive Player of the Year, Tremaine Edmonds. Nothing. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Nothing. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Okay, Wiggins is there, number 8. I really do think he's going to have Superstar X Factor. I could be wrong, don't get me wrong, but I do think he's going to be up there. Let's see what we have for XP. 1 for Minshew, 1 for McLaughlin, 1 for Davis. See, we'll be able to put McLaughlin over here, replace that. Taylor will step up. He's not, 74 overall isn't as good as an 82 overall, but it'll be all right. On defense, Wiggins only star development. You let me down, big guy. He'll be up to a 78 overall, though. Simmons will be at 89. I mean, our defense is looking pretty good. Let's go find out who's going to win that Super Bowl. The Saints beat the Jets 33-21. Wow. How are the Jets there? I guess the Patriots don't have Brady anymore, but I thought the Bills would be there for sure. Nick Foles is there. That's why we have a ton of money. I still want to bring back Lambeau if we can. We still have a lot of money as well. He wanted what? More salary? There you go, big guy. 84 overall. That's fine. I'm not bringing back Noel, not bringing back Josh Oliver. Doesn't make sense for our team. So let's go to free agency. This is going to be all the guys that were just drafted in real life. And we have $19 million, so that's potentially 2 guys if we play it right. Ed Oliver is there. Whoo, boy, would that be good for our team. I think that's the play. That almost has to be the play, right? Yeah, we're going to bring in Ed Oliver, 97 points for the Bills. I don't think this will ever happen in real life. I think he's definitely going to get re-signed, but you never know. 110, that's a lot more points, but I'm going to do it anyways. Anything else, really? Like, Hardman would not be a bad idea, but not for that amount of money. I'm not seeing anybody's, but I'm going to take a look around and I'll let you know if I pick up anybody else. Wow, Ed Oliver turned us down, but I did get Deontay Johnson. I can't believe that. I offered him so much money. I don't think there's anybody else here I'd want to bring in. There isn't. Let's just go to the draft then. We have the 13th overall draft pick. I think that's the same one as last year. I guess that makes sense. We went 7-9 last year as well. Let's pick a player. Trying to think what we really need. A receiver we could use. Right tackle who looks that good. That's probably going to be the pick. That left tackle looks in the center. Oh, man, there's so many good offensive linemen. I hate taking offensive linemen all the time. I know you guys give me all kinds of crap for that. But when you look this good for offensive linemen, how do you pass this? Okay, let's take a look for a second. That looks really good. Doesn't make sense for our team, but that looks so good. Let's start at the top. Where are you projected to go? Mid-first round pass. What about this one? Another mid-first round guy. What about the right tackle? Early first. That's our pick. 76 overall, normal development. Get out of here. 93 strength, 79 run block, 80 pass block. Ranked 6. Oh, man. In the second round, I got middle linebacker Neely, who's a 68 overall, and the rest of the draft just wasn't any good. Heading into the year, we're an 85 overall team, 87 offense, 83 defense, and we're looking really good. I am going to put McLaughlin over here at right guard, but that's the only change we're going to make on offense. And on defense, there's no real weak point other than free safety, but that's not going to hold us back. Let's go to the playoffs. Yes, we won our division at 10-6. We'll play against the 10-5-1 Baltimore Ravens. The Texans went 7-9. Colts 5-11, and the Titans 4-11-1. Take a look at the stats. Minshew 3,800 yards, 33 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Fournette about 1,300 yards, 8 touchdowns, 7 for more. Receiving Westbrook 982, 11 touchdowns. Chark 883 with 6. Andrews 858, 10 touchdowns. Johnson only with 1. On defense, Myles Jack, 107 tackles. Sack totals, 10.5 for Josh Allen, 8 for Davenport, 6 for Bryan, 4.5 for Simmons. Interceptions, 4 for Jack, 4 for Alexander, 2 for Harrison, 2 for Henderson. A lot of ones to go around. I don't think we'd have anybody up here, though, realistically. McCaffrey with the MVP. Kind of doubt it. Coach of the Year. We are there, number 8. AFC Offensive Player of the Year. I always think the Jaguars are NFC for some reason. That doesn't make any sense. We do. Well, no, we have Minshew at number 10. Defensive Player of the Year. Chase Young. Interesting. Myles Jack at 6. That's it. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Nothing. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Middle linebacker Neely. Awesome. A lot of Dolphins. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Dolphins up there. So are they just playing bad? That must be the reason, right? I think that's the only thing that makes sense in this scenario. Let's see. 2 from Minshew gets him up to an 80. Our offensive line's basically going to be all 80s. I mean, Harvey 79, not a huge deal. 1 for Westbrook, 1 for Chark, 1 for Johnson. Let's see what Neely is. 7 XP points with star development. That's pretty good. That'll be a good replacement for Jack or Ryan eventually. 1 for Alexander, 2 for Henderson, 2 for Wiggins gets him up to an 80. We could be able to go on a good run right here. Minshew steps up. He probably won't. Don't get me wrong. But if he could step up, win us a Super Bowl in our final year. That would be awesome. Let's advance the week, find out if we can do it. Okay, there's still a chance. Can we get to the AFC Championship game? And of course we can't. We lost 42-21. That is the second time we lost to the Browns in this rebuild, in the playoffs, that is. What is it? It's Browns, Cougars, Cowboys, Giants. Now, the NFL would love Cowboys, Giants, but I don't really think that's ever going to happen. I mean, I shouldn't say ever. Eventually, maybe, but in the next 5 years, I highly doubt it. Mayfield, 227, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Minshew, 351, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. That's a good game. Chubb, 115 with a touchdown. Griggs with a touchdown. Westbrook, 9 for 135 with a touchdown. Zay Jones with a touchdown. 2 for Mark Andrews. 3 for Everett. Wow. All right, but I think that's going to be it for this video. We're going to take one more look at our team. Because an 84 overall team, I think I did a pretty good job. Let's look at all the players I drafted. I drafted Harvey, McLaughlin, Davis, and Little. Basically all 80 guys. I signed Andrews. I signed, Deontay Johnson. We kept, obviously, Gardner Minshew. And on defense, we drafted Henderson. We drafted Wiggins down here. Gregory, I think we did as well. He's not really stepping up, though. Isaiah Simmons, obviously. Neely's up to a 76. So I think we did a pretty good job, all things considered. We didn't win a Super Bowl. I can't win a Super Bowl every single year. But that is going to be it for the video. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Come on back for more. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.